Hello, hello. I just wanted to give you a quick example of a new module that I'm hoping we can try out called Forien's Quest Log. This is an example video for my players. While we're doing this, the map you're seeing in the background is the Sword Coast from Wizards of the Coast, and the music you're listening to is from Michael Gelfi. Check out his music on YouTube and Spotify. Tons of free stuff that is so good. And quickly, spoilers for Storm King's Thunder. Part of this. If you're a player in Storm King's Thunder, highly recommend you turn back now. So, journals. Let's talk about journals really quick. Journals are this section right here, journal notes. And when you, these things I can pin on the map are journal notes. And when you click on them, you can pull up images. Sometimes there's text associated, not with this one. You can go through and you can see journals. If you want them to always show up on the map, you got to have this little pin checked. Otherwise, if you turn it off, when you go back to the token controls here, the journal entries disappear. So I've got them turned on. Under this journal notes section, you will find something new here called Quest Log. If I open that up, we get a new kind of job board, quest list kind of thing. For anyone who's played video games, you will appreciate the kind of primary versus secondary quest or side quest thing. That's what this little star indicates. I've kind of marked Darathra's delivery. Darathra, the Lord Protector of Tribor, member of the Harpers, who has given you a task. I've indicated that her quest is technically the primary quest of this storyline. We can turn that off if you'd rather not know what the primary quest is. I can always stop doing that. But maybe you find it helpful to know what's a side quest, what's a primary quest. At least in the form of Storm King's Thunder. We may move beyond Storm King's Thunder or have our own primary quests. Who knows? Anyways, we've been marking quests on the map with text and stuff so that you can see that. And we can continue to do that if it's helpful to visually see where these places are. But in the meantime, there's also this quest log. Now you can see on the left there's available quests. Goliath rumors you heard about in Tribor. There's in-progress quests, so these are some of the things you've already agreed to do for Darathra, Galrin, and Urgula in Tribor, as well as Shadowtop Cathedral quests from Jalgrillin, which you are currently in Nonar's Hold, headed to Shadowtop Cathedral in the High Forest. If we're to look at this quest, we can click it, and we can see, actually before I even get there, we can see right on here, Discover Shadowtop Cathedral, there are 2 objectives, 0 of which are done, and we can mark this whole quest as completed or available or inactive. But when we actually go to the quest, you'll see, we can see Jalgrillin Runeforge is the person who gave it to us. We can see information I've put in here about Jalgrillin or about the quest itself. We can see objectives I've placed in here. Now I can make some objectives. I could add in 6 objectives in here and have some of them hidden for a while so that you don't see them until you get to maybe a certain place or to a certain NPC. And then you can also see rewards in here. Now, I don't think I've specifically expressed this reward of provided Jalgrillin survives, retain her as a powerful artificer ally. But I thought about, what if you help Jalgrillin with this quest and she survives, would she be willing to help these people? And it's like, of course she would. You helped her, she'd be able to help you. I never specified it, but having this kind of quest and reward section even helped me as the DM think of what could a reward for this be? And perhaps you'll find that as incentive to, role play into that. We can also add images in here, all kinds of stuff. Now, the roleplay aspect is one of the major reasons why I wanted to do this. It's nice to know about quests, but we already have a section in Discord where we marked out what are the current quests. I think it's under Adventure Notes, we've called it. And we have marked on the map as well, these things. But there's a key component that's missing from that, which is rewards. And I think rewards are really cool. I mean, we're playing a game. Yes, it's a role-playing game. But perhaps rewards are a great incentive for us to do things in character or to pursue our character's backstory or enemies. And I'm getting a lot of this idea from a great YouTuber named Matt Colville, who deals with a lot of stuff. If you're a player, please, I caution you with watching him too much because he's got a lot of DM stuff in there. But his stuff is great. And he's got this idea about rewards can really help with bringing out roleplay and investment in the game and the story that we're telling. So I'm going to use for an example this Goliath Rumors quest that I have here. Now, Jim, your character Rendar the Goliath, he wasn't actually even present for this quest when it was told to you in Tribor. This was, I think, Fumo or Theo who heard about it, I think. And I can make quests private. I can make individual quests. I can add in, configure the permissions so that only certain people can see quests. So if there's a personal quest you want, we can create a private quest with private objectives that you're checking off as we go. Now, in this one, Goliath Rumors, I've specifically put in here that there's a reward. If Rendar happened to go and find out what happened to the slaughtered Goliaths in the north, if you happen to discover Goliaths and be able to interact with them, if you find any that are still in the north, presumably not the entire race has been wiped out, you might be able to interact with them and gain new racial abilities tied to being a Goliath. I don't know if that helps you to think of, like, if that incentivizes you to invest in roleplay opportunities for Rendar and to pursue this as a quest, or if it doesn't matter to you. But I thought it was a cool thing to try. And so I'm not even sure yet what these upgraded racial abilities might look like, but it's something we could certainly discuss and we could look at together if we wanted as well. So we can create as a group or as individuals or as even like two people if there's like a quest. Let's say Sereni confides in Fumo about something, and Sereni has a personal quest she wants to complete, and Fumo by the campfire says that he'll go and he'll assist. I can create a quest that only the two of you can see if that's what we want to do. We can discuss objectives and rewards, and we can kind of create that kind of thing. So it's a really cool system. I think I'd love to give it a try and we can play with it. What I hope we can do is think of ideas together to fill quest ideas, and I will try to give some as time goes on, personal ones, small group side ones as well. There's one last part to the module itself. I've been really talking about kind of the ethos around this. Now let's talk about the module just for a brief second. Again, under the journal notes here is where you'll find the quest log, and that's where you bring up the full interface. But you'll also find under here the quest tracker. This is a great little thing to keep up if you're just playing and you want to have a quick list of the major quests that you're currently on, as well as the objectives. You may have, for example, a roleplay opportunity where maybe a Shadowtop Cathedral, let's pretend it had 6 or 7 objectives in it, like find this tree and find this berry and talk to this person and then deliver this thing to this place. It may be helpful to have up the objectives in front of you so that as you're role-playing those out, you can think, what's the next thing that my character would do. So this is just a little kind of mini thing that can be brought up. The star just means only show me primary quests, and unchecking it means show me all of the quests that I currently have active. So this is it. This is Forien's quest log. I hope this has been helpful to anyone watching on YouTube, just as an example of how we're probably going to use it. And yeah, giant slaying weapon reward. It's right there. Unknown reward from Gelrin because you're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Maybe there's a reward. Same with Darathra. You guys just offered to be really good people. Shadowtop Cathedral. Provided she survives, retain Jal as a powerful artificer ally. Alright, thanks for watching.